But there was also another very suspicious thing. We were there, and then the first hour, we didn't see the mass number of people that jumped into the room this time. We didn't see numbers in the 130s. We saw numbers in 10s,
Right.
maybe 15.
Mhm.
I think the most we saw was like 13. Yet magically that night, within an hour, 27 subs appeared, and
Yeah.
we jumped up to 167 subs, and we were like,
Yep.
maybe this is worth it.
Like, awesome, but what?
Yeah, like where we didn't know where this came from. We didn't know how this manufactured itself in the actual live stream. Woke up this morning, we have 155 subs. Yet, if you look at our timeline, and when you go into YouTube Studio, you can see how many subs you have. And yet, when you look in it, there was no mass exodus of people from our channel. So, what's up with that, YouTube? We don't understand what the algorithm is.
Yeah.
And if somebody does, I'd love to know the answer to it, because I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I did a quick search just literally a few minutes ago as we were talking about maybe bringing this up. And I mean, there's some other people have videos on it, so I'll look at those later. But yeah, I mean, maybe it has something to do with estimates. Maybe the YouTube algorithm estimates some things before it really gives you the full analytical breakdown. Because I know if you guys are also YouTubers, and you know much about the studio, if you go in the studio and you look around, some things will show up kind of almost right away for your streams, but then other things will say, it's going to take time to analyze, even after you've like uploaded or even after you've live streamed. It's done. You're just kind of like looking at it. It's not ready yet. So I understand that the data center, wherever the numbers are getting crunched for YouTube, is busy. There's a lot of things going on over there, crunching new videos and uploads. But it's just it's a bit curious to wonder, yeah, exactly where is there things that are estimated, and what exactly is the data?
Sure.
I don't know. We'll see.
And it kind of makes me wonder if YouTube goes through and then crunches its numbers and then all of a sudden discovers maybe they had 12 fake accounts that subscribed to you somehow that were bots or something. I was like, oh, maybe that could be it. Or they did some due diligence on it and they came up with something else.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of interesting. And just so people understand, we kind of have an idea about how we're going about this, which is this show is not supposed to have 1,000 people watching the live stream. That's not necessarily part of its structure. This show, we put it together the way that it's put together because we know you're going to watch it later. When we generally dump something now on the internet, it probably on YouTube right now, it used to get like 20 views. Now average stuff gets 40 views, and other selected pieces of content that people want to view gets the view number that it wants. But that's the beauty of this, is because that's why we have the excursions. That's why we do other things, because it's not your average show. We're not doing things the same way. We're almost like an algorithm crash on YouTube to try to get this to work. And it has its dividends, but it's just really weird when you see something like that when you pay attention to the numbers. So just interesting.